Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have the update 1.1.1 for Medieval Dynasty, and it's a big one. It's another big hotfix. It's what's it called? Last big hotfix we received was on Friday, and now we have another one on Monday. So they're putting in a lot of work, and I do appreciate it. It's a very good game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna link this down below so you guys can join the conversation, or rate it up, whatever you guys would like. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, a new week brings new fixes and adjustments. Fixes. The blacksmith sound should now fade away with distance. Good change in my opinion. Other sound I feel like that they should turn down are some of the animals. Some of the animals are very, very loud, especially if you get really close to them. But it's a good start. Next tip is fix the consummation of seeds in an unplowed field. I don't know exactly what consummation means, but but that is now fixed. Next here is fix the collision with the bird trap ghost. So I guess there was some collision errors. That is now fixed as well. Next here is animal overcrowding and starving hunter quests are fixed. Might not be fixed if quest was previously accepted. Okay, so if you have the quest enabled right now, the problem won't go away for you, right? It won't be fixed. But if you are yet to start it and you do start it, it should be fixed from that point on, right? Next we have is fix building and furniture ghost display names in inspector mode. So when you hold left alt, you can see kind of like where the buildings are being built, and I'm guessing the name, there was a problem with it, but that is now fixed. Next we have is wife sister living in player's house bug is now fixed. She returns to her home, to her family home. Okay, so I'm guessing the bug was that she returned to her family home, but now it is fixed and she will stay at the player's house. Next, it was talking to Sambor and other speechless NPCs should now work properly. Okay, so I'm guessing there was problems talking to them, but now you should be able to talk to all the NPCs in Sambor. Next, it was fixed an issue changing any setting and graphical options, applying new values to setting segments in the next line. So fix an issue with you being able to change your graphic settings. That is now fixed. Next, there was tools kept holstering / pulling out during crafting. The issue is now fixed. They will not do either. Next, there was unlocking the tool shed in technology is fixed. So I'm guessing before it was bugged and you couldn't unlock the tool shed, but that is now fixed. Next, there was torch holstering when crafting is fixed. Kind of, I guess, the same thing with the tools, kind of with the torch as well. Next, there was fixed workbench tools not showing when switching recipes too quickly. Okay, so now they will be able to be kept up. They probably had a little lag behind them. Then we have pine branches give extraction instead of survival now. Okay, so it gives you different types of skill points. Then we have items obtained during quests have the wrong durability. These are now fixed, but only new items, those already in a player inventory, are not. So I did notice this, that some items that you achieve during quests, they can have like 300%, 400%. Sometimes I see a lot of 200%. I thought that was, I didn't think it was a game feature, but I thought it, in the back of my head, this might be a game feature, so I don't mind it, right? But I guess that was not, and that is now fixed. But not for items that you already own, but for items that are in the world for you to pick up. Next up is archery contest quest no longer count arrows that do not hit targets. This is fixed. There it is. So now the archery contests work as, what's it called? As made. Next up is Alvin was removed from the game and fixed via patch. He would not have given his quest story. Alvin will now be available to share his quest with you. Okay, so now he is available to share his quest. Then we have fur items require leather as a resource. That is now fixed. The mouse cursor hides on canceling keybinds. That is now fixed as well. Some talk points don't have an NPC name in the HUD/journal. That was fixed. Okay, so the NPCs' names didn't show up in, what's it called? I guess in like the summary, right? And now they do. Next, it was fixed the incorrect animations playing on the barn workbench table for the player. Okay, so you had different animation for different things that you did. They were kind of mixed up. They are now fixed as well. Next, you have is tree trunks can no longer be removed with fists. Trunks told everyone about the Fight Club. That's unfortunate. I thought, okay, well, hopefully they can be removed with axes now or something of that nature, because when I discovered them being removed with my fist, I thought that was a good design, to be honest with you. But I guess that's not how it was meant to be. So that is the fixes. Now let's move on to the additions. So they added field size information. Okay, so you have more info on the field size and all of that. Good addition in my opinion. Then for updates and balancing, we have the fisherman now requires survival skills. The fisherman, I'm guessing, is the person who you hire to be a fisherman, so now he requires these skills as well to become one. Okay. Visibility range of chunks in the field in inspector mode is now decreased. Okay, so your visibility range of your holding left alt has now been decreased. You can see a little bit less. I'm guessing this has to do with stability and performance. Then we have increased Dynasty reputation points gained from generic quests. On loading the save game, the actual season will load with the old values. After the next season change, the new values will kick in. Okay, so Dynasty reputation has been buffed a little bit. I do agree they should have done this. It was kind of low, the amount that you can get, and it was very easy to lose them by even like having misclicks. You know what I mean? It's very easy to lose them. So I agree with this change. I think that, you know, they should even up it even more, to be honest with you. But we'll see how the current one is doing, right? Next we have is, oh yeah, and like it states right here that on your save game, if you don't want to start a new save, on your old save, if you go into the world the next season, these reputation points, that increase that you get from generic quests, that will follow the next season pretty much. They'll start when the next season starts pretty much. Next we have is lowered manure cost. All right. All right. I didn't think it was that expensive anyways, but I guess since you need a lot of it if you want to do, like, you know, farming and all that, so I'm guessing it kind of makes sense, right? Next up is the remove the survival crafting category from the hunting lodge. Okay, so that was completely removed. Then we have added the archery crafting category to workshop, plus added the torch to wooden tools. Okay, so we have some removals, some additions. Okay, so they're just kind of just trying to balance it out. Put one there, take one out there. Makes sense. Next, you have a quest markers are seen above villages' names now. So there it is. They're seen above it. I'm guessing so they don't get in the way. Next, you have is completing Unigos Part 2 will reset all taxes and debts of players. Alrighty, there it is. And then removing tree stumps with a shovel is a work in progress. Trees go back after 2 years. And then also permanent removal is under development as well. Okay, so they are trying to change from fist to an actual shovel, but that is in a work in progress right now. And then what's it called? They're doing like a 2-year option where the tree won't grow back for 2 years, and then a permanent one. Makes sense. And then we're ending it off with some Polish translation fixes. And there it is. So good, hearty hotfix. Good to see. Small update, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. Like always, I said this is going to be a link down below. And what do you guys think of the game so far and just like the updates? I love it. You know, I mean, it's doing great. You know, very peaceful game right now. Obviously, I want bandits added like they stated in the roadmap. But yeah, overall, a lot of potential in my opinion. But if you did enjoy it, ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.